Yo, this your boy Kid Ink. You watching Media Spotlight UK. Ooh.
Hey, how's it going? It's Nayha on Media Spotlight UK. We're here with Kid Ink. How's it going? How are
I'm
you?
chilling. I'm surviving.
Yeah, of course you are. You
Coming
got your
back from
macaroni and
last night.
cheese over there. You got your burgers over there.
It's cool, mac and cheese. I don't really know if I would call that mac and cheese.
Yeah, the thing is, the mac and cheese in America is so different.
Oh, it's cheesy.
It's like
this is
you
like
guys get like cheese
sauce.
on tap, don't you?
This is like it's like 7 cheeses in my mac and cheese.
I know.
This
I love
is
it.
like sauce.
Yeah. How do you
Sauce.
find the cheese in London in comparison to America? Because I'm telling you, I feel it's really different.
Is it different? I haven't had no cheese since I've been here. I've had cheese throughout Europe. That's been different.
Has it been good?
What's the one that we don't have that Emmental? Is that what that's called?
Is it Edam? Emmental?
We don't have that one either. Edam.
Do you
I don't
not?
have none of, half the cheese that comes to the green room. I don't have that
Really? Oh,
in
no.
America. No, it's good though. Like I figured out the replacements, but you guys don't really have cheddar.
We do have cheddar, mature cheddar,
Yeah.
cathedral. You need to definitely buy some of that.
I need to get some
That's
good
going to be
cheddar.
decent. So get cathedral cheddar. That one's the good one.
When you're in America, it's like 8 cheddars.
I
You're
know.
like, what is going on?
It's so cheesy in America.
Yeah.
But look, how's it been? Obviously, last night you had a show. What's the response been like since you've been to London?
The response has been dope. We had a show. I went to the mall. We had an after party. I went to the strip club. And then now I'm here.
It sounds crazy. Do you not get tired? I mean, what do you do to keep yourself awake? Seriously, like I've had a couple of hours sleep last night and I am tired.
Right.
How would you do it?
My max is like three
Yeah.
hours, or that's my minimum.
Yeah.
I would say 4 is like, whoa, that's a good sleep. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Really? Is
If I
that
get
your average sleep that you actually
4?
get?
4, yes, absolutely.
way,
Especially
that's
with the child now.
madness.
4 is amazing.
Aw.
And before the child, it was 4. Now with this little young one, it's
Hello,
4.
little cutie. How are you? So how's it been
Can
since
you
you've had a cute little
Put your
daughter?
dress down.
How's life been since you've had her?
It's been dope. If you see, I was just telling her to put her dress down. Like I'm definitely in a different mode as a father to an extent. I
Of
still have fun.
course.
Like I said, we still went out last night. Luckily, my mom's here. I brought my
Aw.
mom a couple of days ago so she could take care, so we could all go out and have some fun.
See, the thing is about you, it's all about the music, which is incredible. Like, you don't see any dramas, you don't see any stories. It's just about kidding and the music, and that's really what's important.
Yeah.
But also, how do you manage to keep your private and your family life so separate?
Run. You gotta run.
Run?
Yeah, you
Jog?
run. Run from the press. Run from cameras. You gotta just run.
Run, run!
I've always been that type of person. I think growing up, even though what I'm saying, trying to be in a popular crowd, people still never always knew what was really going on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Which is always the way. I mean, why would
Right.
you want everyone to know your stuff?
I'm not like a loud, like talk about everything I got going on type person, and you know what I'm saying, spill all the beans, you know what I'm saying? So I think from there, it's just something I developed early. I'm just chill. Me and a lot of my homies just chill.
Yeah,
and
laid back, chill, and
laid back,
your crew and your
yeah.
friends seem like that around
Right.
here too.
I feel like we got a lot of crazy stories that if they hit the news would probably be the craziest thing you ever heard.
Yeah.
But, right.
Well,
Like,
I want to know about the stories on tour as well. Anything
We saved
interesting
those.
with these guys? Because they all seem quite fun. They look like they've got some good banter. And in London,
Yeah.
banter is really important.
Some good banter.
So what
Okay.
sort of bants happened on tour?
Ooh, what kind of bants happened on tour? That's a good one. A lady chased me through Australia.
Chased you through Australia.
Yeah, like high speed chase.
What?
Like
What,
running.
like jogging? Like
Nah,
sprinting
in a
towards
car.
you?
In a car with her kids.
Why was she doing that?
I don't know, cause her kids were in the car.
Yeah.
Her kids wanted some pictures or something,
Fair enough.
but it was like the mom was like driving and running red lights. and,
What?
like-
She was
and-
going through red lights.
Right, it was at a point where like we would stay at the light and then hit it, and she would just run it, and I would be like, "Yo, her kids in the car." So I'm like
That's
Snapchatting the whole
crazy.
thing because it was really not like a good motherly
No,
thing to do.
of course not. Especially having kids of your own.
Right.
You're probably like, stop. hold up.
Exactly. But the funny part is when the driver got out of my car, then went to her car, took her keys, and threw them in the park.
No, he didn't.
That part- I condone it, but I didn't say to do it.
But that's a good thing they did that because she could have had an accident or something.
No, exactly. She needed to stop for a second. And for me, it was really like, I can't have people going to my hotel. It's not really safe. But she still showed up later to the after party and with her kids at past 1 o'clock in the morning. So I didn't understand what was going on.
No way. Where was this after party? Chuck E. Cheese or something? How did she manage to get in there?
Man, exactly. It didn't make sense to me.
Well, that bouncer at that after party,
Yeah,
someone needs to have some words with you. Honestly, letting kids into a club, terrible.
Yeah, man, she's exposed.
Down to the core, couldn't tell you better than I show you. Been trying so hard to ignore the way you make that clap, no you.
Oh, bless you. Well, look, it sounds like you've had a lot of fun. I mean, F with you, the response, how has that been for you?
Oh, the response for the new single has been amazing. Shout out to Bros, High Dollar Sign. F with you has been a great single so far. I think it's early. So for it to be so early and have been getting this a good response, and I feel like people are feeling a different kind of way than a lot of the last couple singles I've released. They're like, oh man, he's back with another one. So I think just to have that vibe is kind of motivating and give me the confidence that this is gonna be a good one.
Radio banger after radio banger. I work in radio, and honestly, the amount of tracks I play of yours, it's like every song is like, oh yeah, Kidding did that track.
Yeah.
Kidding did that track. So is it a lot of pressure every single that you write? You think, right, in the studio, I'm in the studio to do a radio banger.
Right.
Do you have that pressure?
I used to have that pressure.
Yeah.
Now I just try not to, and I go in the studio and just have fun, have as much fun as I possibly can.
And naturally, they're just radio bangers.
Yeah, because what happened was, I think when I put that pressure on myself, it kind of reflected on the music. It might sound a little forced. Something might come out like you're trying to make something, and that's not how I started making music. So I don't, why would I go in there and now treat it like a science when it was just, something that was natural? So
but that's natural because that's a talent. Because that's not easy to do. Because some people try release tracks after tracks, but I ain't playing them on the radio.
That's dope. I mean,
and they're not getting replays.
I mean, for me, I never try to think about it too much, but that's what people say. They're like, yeah, that's not really easy what you do. I'm just
not
trying
to do a radio banger that's commercial, but yet you've got your sound and true to yourself. It's a little bit difficult. So many people must be dying to work with you. I mean, come on. Are there any artists out there that you are dying to work with?
Any artists I'm dying to work with at this stage?
I'd like to. I'd
Beyonce
go to singing
in the back.
lessons to learn how to sing. Just to work with Beyonce too.
Right, who wouldn't work with Beyonce?
I can see it happening. Ever bumped into her? Ever had a conversation?
You know what? I went to a Beyonce show once.
Just the once.
One of the most amazing shows I've ever seen.
Just the once?
I might have been twice.
I've been several times.
Right. Man, my wife's been plenty of times too. I'm sure it's a
good taste.
Beyonce concert every week, it felt like. But I was like, the show doesn't change, so why do you keep going? It's Beyonce.
I know.
But one time I ran to Beyonce, it was actually, I feel like it was like sometime around like Halloween.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember where I was at. I wasn't at home. And we had left a show, not expecting to see them. And we were just leaving. And then this big Suburban pulls up. And Jay-Z and Beyonce hop out. Jay-Z had like a Jason mask over his head. And then Beyonce hops out. And I'm a super Jay-Z fan.
Yeah.
And I've never seen or met Jay-Z in my life. So when I saw Jay-Z, I was like, yo, it's Jay-Z. And then I was like, it's Beyonce.
I bet you're like, where's my wife? She's going to kill me right now.
She was there. She was there.
Well, there you go. Lucky.
And I was like, but it's Beyonce. And I'm not, I used to be a Beyonce, like not a hater, but I'm not like, you know what I'm saying? It's a girl thing. Yeah. So it's like, I never thought I would be starstruck. And I was like, yo, it's Beyonce. Oh my goodness. It's like she got a little light. Nah, but I ignored Jay-Z. I was like, yo, it's Beyonce.
And you're the big Jay-Z fan. You got starstruck by Beyonce.
You get Jay-Z, it's Beyonce. Nah.
Well, look, hopefully if Beyonce is listening, you won't get starstruck in the studio. You'll be putting in the work in the studio with her, so hopefully. So Beyonce would be one artist. Any other artists you'd love to work with that you think your sound would just mix so well with? Anyone that we might not think of even?
You know, I want to get in the studio because I've always talked to Timberland about getting in the studio, but if I get in the studio with Justin Timberlake, that would be
so good. That would be so good. Because both of you commercially would sound just
that's
incredible.
Hits. Yeah, that's number one.
See, you plan your radio hits. You say you don't, you got Jay-Z on a track. So obviously a lot of people would love to work with you, and I'm sure a lot of UK rappers would like to work with you too. So UK scene, talking about that, what are your thoughts on the UK scene? As you know, Drake loves it, Gigs, Skepta.
Right.
What are your thoughts?
It's dope because I've been out here for a while just doing the UK thing, and I've done like award shows, and I performed with a lot of these guys and been around and met them early on. So
that's sick. That's good.
It's dope to be able to feel like I actually watch them grow and turn into just bigger artists and transition over to the, you know what I'm saying, States. And it's, I'm always with working with people, especially out of the, you know what I'm saying, where I'm from. So I definitely would looking to get, I was always looking to get in the studio. If you look at past interviews, I'm always like, yeah, man, Skeptic, whatever, man, let's get it. Like, I'm willing to get in the studio. I feel like, you know, I definitely missed last year with doing the tour, so I wasn't around just as much probably too. But it's dope to see. I was in Paris, saw the Drake show, gigs came out, performed the record that they had, and it was dope to just see that growth, you know, and see it all transitioning. And I've definitely been paying attention. So.
Good. I'm glad you're paying attention to the UK scene, and I'm glad that you're following it. So well done to you for that one. Now, before you go, I don't want to leave you right now.
Speaking of me and Tinie Tempah got a new record coming out too.
Oh, have you really?
Yeah. So
oh, amazing. What's it called?
I gotta check and see what the final title is.
Oh, that's amazing.
I'm not gonna say that. No.
Tinie Tempah is so sick, isn't he? His album's dropping this Friday, Youth. So, have you had a sneaky preview of his album?
No. Well, you know what? Actually, we did, because we actually were in, I think it was New Zealand at the same time doing shows, and we had just a little vibe in the lobby of the hotel. We like shut down the hotel lobby.
Really? I can imagine that. I can
party,
definitely imagine
and
that.
He was playing a lot of new records and was playing me the final mixes and stuff, so it was dope.
That's sick. So look, there's a program that's dropped in the UK probably last week. It's called Just Tattoo of Us. I don't know if you've heard it. It's with two reality stars in the UK, Charlotte Crosby and Stephen Bear. Now, the concept of it is two people, relationships, whether it's family, mum, dad, brother, sister, couple. They go into a tattoo parlor, they're blindfolded, and you've got to trust your partner to design whatever tattoo you want. Now, I know you're a massive lover of tattoos.
Absolutely.
So if you were to go into this tattoo parlor, be blindfolded, and the other person be blindfolded, what tattoo would you design for example, maybe Rihanna?
What tattoo would I design?
Let's just say you're not blindfolded. You can see what you're doing. That would be a bit dangerous. I kind of confused you there. That would be a bit weird. But what tattoo would you do for Rihanna?
A blunt.
A blunt. Okay, a blunt tattoo for Rihanna. Ed Sheeran.
For Ed Sheeran, a wedding cake.
A wedding cake. Lil Wayne.
Styrofoam cup.
Okay. Chris Brown. You.
What,
a picture of you.
A mirror. Nah,
a mirror.
All right, next one. A mirror for sure.
Kim Kardashian.
Excellent.
A selfie stick, probably.
A compass pointing northwest.
Okay, good one. And then also Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj. Anaconda.
Yeah. Good one. I love that one. And also, just before you go, obviously, let us know about any music, albums that are coming out. Really excited for it.
Man, F With You is the new single featuring Ty Dolla $ign. I'm working on a lot of new music. I want to release more than just an album this year. I want to release a bunch of projects. I just want to have fun, whether it be, you know, album, EPs, singles, features, collaboration project with somebody. You know, I just want to mixtapes. I just want to put out a lot of music this year. So I'm definitely ready to have that, you know, we did 50 songs this year, like type situation.
That
is
incredible. Ooh. Can't wait for it. Look, you're in your prime at the moment, so enjoy it. And it's nice to see that you're humble and you're sort of cracking on and doing really well, which you hardly get to see much. So well done. And enjoy your chicken burger with coleslaw, all right?
Okay.
I can't really explain it. I still fall with you. I really like what you done to me.